Hey everyone, my name is Rebecca, the founder of Bodyworkers, and today I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks that you can use some of these websites, like ChatGPT and other AI websites, to streamline your business, to help brain dump and organize your brain, and also save you some time. So I wanted to show you some examples on how we can use ChatGPT for our business. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So I was helping a friend come up with the product description for her Etsy page, and I put into the prompts summarize in table format the features, benefits, and pain solved for this product. And then I put the Etsy listing to the CBD salve. So it spit out this cool little chart. And again, I'm just going to go over this very quickly because you could take the prompts that I have already made for you in the downloadable and do it for yourself, for your own branding and your own marketing. So anyways, it spit out this description as well. And then I prompted it to say, okay, bullet point the benefits of this product. It spits out a bunch of bullet points of it. Obviously, you never want to use AI in its raw form. Like, please do not. This is just to get our brain juices flowing and just to get started. That way we can save ourselves a little bit of time. We're already in a constant state of overwhelm. So the last thing we want to do is to add to that overwhelm by just not being able to accomplish anything and get the dominoes falling, right? So anyways, for this product, I also put here's a please create a service protocol. So it literally tells you from start to finish, like how to use the product, service protocols. Obviously, do not ever take it word for word. It's only to help you get started. This is something else I use ChatGPT for, act as a marketing expert and spa director. So with these prompts, you want to give it a role. You want to tell it what to do, like act as a spa director, act as a marketing expert, act as an SEO expert, act as a website designer. So in this case, I put act as a marketing expert and spa director. I wanted to create a series, or I'm sorry, a spa package based on my favorite TV series, Game of Thrones, and go ahead and give it some ideas on what type of services. So I have already done this in the past. I just wanted to see what it would spit out because I came up with this service without using ChatGPT, and I just wanted to see how much was similar. So it spits this out. Throne's Tranquility, which is kind of fun to say. Valyrian Vitality. I really like that. So it gave me a couple of cool ideas for names of services. Dragonfire, Body Wrap. Like that sounds really, really awesome. Winterfell Ice Massage. Like that's pretty clever, right? I also did one for Barbie, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, as well as for the movie Dune. So let's say if I didn't like these examples, I just tell it, please give me 15 more examples, and it spits out some other stuff, So this is a really bespoke way to market to clients who are fellow nerds who might have certain common interests as you, such as TV shows or other things in pop cultures. Again, I wanted more names, so I just told it to spit out 20 more package names, and it's literally, I don't know if I would go with anything regarding Tywin Lannister here, but it's still really cool that it spit all of this out. I could keep going forever with it, but let's move on to another example. Okay, this is one I did for the movie Dune. Act as a marketing director. Your job is to come up with a spa package that are based on the movie Dune. You can also put the author of the book as well, because it does pull from the internet. So the more specific you are with it, the better results you're going to get. So it pulled out some of these: spiced infused salt scrubs, sands of Dune body wrap. Honestly, I didn't really like any of these, but I did like the word spice, so I did like a spiced infused body wrap. I did uh a desert sand, like salt scrub or something. Here's some other ones that they spit out, like desert spring, sandstorm sugar scrub, I think is what I called it. So after, like, if it spits out something that you don't like, you could refine it. And I really like these. These were really, really cool. I had such a fun time at making this package. We'll get to the Barbie one in just a bit. It's on one of the tabs. Okay, so in this example, help me come up with a name for a podcast episode about sound bowl therapy. I had recently recorded an episode with a friend, but I could not come up with a good title. And I love alliteration, but sometimes it's hard for my brain to compute that. I'm a little dyslexic, so this really, really helps me. And I ended up taking a couple of these words. I think we named the podcast Healing Harmonics. The frequency something. I forgot what exactly I chose for the name of the podcast, but it spit out some of these. So if I did not like these, I can say, please give me 5 more titles, and it will spit out a few more. And it's so, so quick. I really like this one, Tuning into Harmony. Sonic Sanctuary, that's another really cool name for like a service or a podcast episode. Okay, let's see what this one is. Help me improve my podcast intro. So I had copied and pasted my podcast intro into ChatGPT and it spit out another one, like a better one. I was very vague with it, but on this one, I put act as a copywriter and podcast host. Please take my Facebook group description and help me make a podcast intro out of that. So I copied everything from Badass Body Workers from the group description, and then it literally spit out this verbiage. I ended up taking some of it and refining it to make it applicable to a podcast description and make sure it had all the right characters and stuff. Okay, this one's fun. Act as an online course instructor. Create 30 multiple choice questions on the topic of thermal body wraps. So in order for me to submit my body wrap class nationally to be approved for credits, I have to have 5 quiz questions for each CE hour. So I had a hard time coming up with some of these questions on my own. So I literally spit this into ChatGPT. Some of these questions are absolute fucking garbage for real, but some of them are really, really good. And I also put these questions, sometimes I'll run everything through ChatGPT and then I'll copy and paste it to another website, which I'll show you in just a little bit that I use, that I've used in the past, which is really awesome. So anyways, it literally spit out quiz questions. I can even tell it to format it in a certain way. I could tell it to add more examples. Like you could really do a lot with this technology. Okay, help me write a cover letter for a job application. So literally you could copy and paste the job description from Indeed. In this case, this is for service-based industry and hospitality and restaurants. This is not for massage therapy, but you could easily copy and paste a job description for massage therapy into ChatGPT and tell it to write you a cover letter for the job. Not only will you stand out from other people by actually having a cover letter, because 99% of people don't, but it does look really, really good to the employers, and you are learning how to introduce yourself and customize for each employer using ChatGPT. For this one, act as a small business marketing and B2B, which stands for business to business expert. Help me reach out to local Airbnb owners to pitch an exclusive magnet for my massage business on the refrigerator of their rentals. So I got this idea from my friend Brittany in New Orleans, a member of Badass Body Workers. This is not my original idea. And I asked for her verbiage, and hers was pretty short and sweet. So I wanted to see what ChatGPT would spit out. This is a little bit long. So if I wanted to say, write in a friendly tone and shorten the copy, keeping bullet points and adding emojis. Okay, let's see what it spits out after I refine it just a little bit. Yeah, it's spitting it all out. Like I could just take this and copy and paste it in Airbnb to some of the homeowners and see if I can put my magnets up on their fridge, because I do mobile massage. So part of my target market is going to people's houses. And obviously people that stay in Airbnb are more open to having services like on-call, on-demand services as well. So okay, act as a life coach and create journaling questions based around the holiday season and New Year's. So this was a few months back, obviously, but I wanted to add some journaling questions to my monthly newsletter. And you can be super specific with this. You could tell it to write journaling prompts to about New Year's resolutions or reflecting on this past year or things like that. You could really get super specific with the journaling questions. And I often will put into ChatGPT, like, help me create some journaling questions based on or act as a counselor or something. Obviously, you are not using AI to get actual counseling advice, actual medical advice. You do want to go to your professionals for that, but I do like to put in as a role, act as a counselor or a life coach or whatever. And it gives me some pretty cool advice, actually. So this one is act as a marketing manager and business expert. Build a December holiday social media calendar. The target audience is women of ages 28 to 48 who live in Austin, Texas. Make it funny. So I literally wanted a copy and paste, obviously never in the raw form, on how to market during the holiday season. So it spit out some stuff complete with the hashtags and the emojis. And you can tell it to format it and add hashtags, add emojis, add like whatever you need it, like turn it into a chart instead of bullet point format. There's a lot that you could do with ChatGPT. Act as a marketing manager for mobile massage, a business company. Your job is to reach out to law offices and pitch corporate chair massage for the employee wellness benefit programs, include personal placeholders and bullet points. Subject: elevate workplace wellness with mobile massage. This is a horrible subject line, honestly. The first 3 3 letters were good, but I would not use that in its raw form again. But the placeholders I'm talking about is here in the brackets where people can just plug and play their business name. So I sent this off to a couple of law offices, and I actually got, and I did send it with a flyer as well. And I also got a couple of gigs out of it. Yay. Okay, here is another one. We're going through these pretty quickly. I wanted to make this video as short as possible and go over some of the main things that I have used AI services for. And when I say ChatGPT, I'm referring to like all AI platforms. What are the best prompts to use for a professional bio of a massage therapist? And it spits this out. And obviously, like, I can help you with the bio if you want. I have examples of bios as well that I've done. So you definitely, but when you write your bio, you want to make it more about the client, not about you, as much. So this is just a good roadmap on kind of getting one created. Everyone does need a bio, and we need a different bio for each thing that we do. Like if I'm going to be presenting at like a networking group, for example, versus to Badass Body Workers or to a client at a like at a restaurant or something, it's going to be pretty different, you know? Act as a spa director and marketing expert for a day spa. Help me create 5 summer package specials along with creative names for those packages. Sunkissed Bliss. I really like this, especially in Austin where I live, where everyone gets sunburned and it's super hot. But I really, really love the name of this. Summer Radiance, Escape, Luminous Glow Getaway. Like, I don't know why Luminous Glow made me think of lychee, you know, but you can play with alliteration. I could do like a Luminous Lychee package or something. Especially if you're an esthetician, you're working with multiple ingredients for your facial products as well. So you could really play on a lot of these. Tropical Tranquility, Eternal Sunshine Duo. Like I told it to write me more and more, you know, really, I went on forever with this one. It's just really cool. We are in the eclipse season right now at the time of me recording this video. So it would be cool to have a solar vitality package. It's just really, really neat for sparking your creativity. Okay, this one, the prompt is act as the business owner, small mobile day spa. You live in Hill Country, Texas, want to create a marketing strategy for business-to-business collaboration who are listed on the following websites, harvesthost.com. So you can put in whatever local website, whatever organization, and it will help you create a email to reach out to these people. Dear business name, I'm excited to reach out with the business collaboration. So you have to be careful with some of this too, because it can come off as really, it can come off as really like cold or copied and pasted or almost MLM-y. So you do have to be careful with some of these outreach emails and make sure that you are personalizing it. And it's, again, it's not all about you. Okay, so for this one, I did, I want to create a collagen boosting complexion enhancing facial massage service that includes the following: cupping, products, gua sha, Olber Pulses, hot stone, acupressure, Indian scalp massage. And it came up with the name of some packages. Glow Getter. I kind of like that one, actually. I don't like to use the word ageless. I find it a bit predatory. Collagen boosters, okay. Complexion cocktail, sounds a bit alcoholic. Radiance ritual, I kind of like that. That's pretty good. But these are some other ones that spit out too, like Earthly Delight, the Zen facial. Like, why call your facial European relaxation facial when you have like all of these cool names for it, right? Make a checklist and audit of day spas that include customer service, rebooking, facility cleanliness, blah, blah, blah. So I was helping a couple of friends out with creating a checklist for their business so they can figure out, you know, if you were to pay somebody to come in and audit your business, what would they be checking for, right? Well, this just saves you a lot of money. These questions are kind of basic. Actually, I have a whole list of questions that I uh, included on another Google Doc. And basically I take everything from this and I put it into Google Docs and copy and paste it and make sure that I am organizing it in a way that I will understand. But anyways, these are some of the categories and some of the questions that people can ask during an audit. I can say, okay, now help me create a social media audit and include these platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and what's another one? Let's just stay with these. Okay, help me create a social media audit and include these platforms. Okay, so it literally just it's spitting out all of this right now for social media. So the first audit was for brick and mortar. And again, you can get super super detailed with these, the more that you learn how to work the prompts. It's called prompt engineering, which is actually like a whole new career, believe it or not. But I have a downloadable of 111 AI prompts that are very relevant to body workers and massage therapists that will help you get some of these results, if not better ones. So here's a few other ones that I've done. Hold on, where's the prompt? Okay. What are some effective rebooking scripts for massage therapists to tell their clients to get them to come on a regular schedule? There was a typo in here, but it's pretty good about overlooking the typos. It still knows what you're saying. And again, you could get super specific with this. I could say, okay, now help me with rebooking sports, massage, and athletic clients. Excuse my typos. Okay, so let's see what it spits out for this. Like these are pretty good, guys. You could use a lot of these for text messages to your clients. Just copy and paste it, personalize it, make sure that you are staying on brand with your own image and verbiage and everything. But I even tell it sometimes like keep it to 300 characters or 140 characters. Here's another one. Write a clever email subject lines for day spas in the month of April. Spring into relaxation. This is so fucking overused. Don't use that one. I actually have monthly marketing product that people can purchase that helps them with their monthly like email subject lines and package ideas and stuff like that. So, but and like commemorative holidays and all of that. But I do use a little bit of ChatGPT to help me with some ideas on the names of some titles of packages and stuff. It really helps the brain juices flowing. So here's another website that I use. It's called Perplexity. And let's open up a couple of these and see what we can come up with. Okay, so this should be good for now. Let me show y'all what I have done in Perplexity. Okay, so I was helping a friend out the other day, act as a marketing director for a day spa, help me come up with a few package names that will appeal to demographic of women in Detroit, ages of 30s to 50s. Please include the names with words related to herbal unwind, botanical bliss. Like we came up with a few of these. Like these are all right. Like it doesn't know her business that much, but it did help a little bit. I don't know if she decided to stick with herbal unwind. I really like that one, but these were just some ideas to kind of validate that the idea that she already came up with was a good enough one without having to rely on the internet. Act as a social media marketing expert. Help me create a game for Facebook. This was fun. I like to really keep engagement inside of the Facebook group. So it's really fun, like trying to figure out ways to get people talking and connecting about different things. Like I think like this idea right here, virtual tour, kind of gave me a good idea on when I go and visit my friends from Badass Body Workers to record videos of their office and their favorite tools and products and stuff like that. I think it'd be really cool. This didn't really yield much for me as far as the prompt that I put in, but it did give me one cool idea, which I'm excited to implement soon. Okay, this one says act as a marketing expert and help me create an email template. The template will be to reach out to HR directors, blah, blah, blah. You can read the rest of it here. Include that we accept all forms of payment, FSA cards. The goal is to onboard my company with the rewards, perks, and plans. And if you wanted any of these prompts that you saw me go over, just text me about it. Tell me which one you want, and I can send you the direct link. That way you can copy and paste it, or you can play around with the downloadable that I made and come up with a bunch of stuff yourself and share those with me too. I think it's really fun seeing what people come up with these AI websites. So anyways, enhancing your company's health and wellness. I would change the subject line. You can also let's take the subject line right here, for example, and say, please improve this email subject line and add an emoji. Okay. Okay. Please give me 6 more. See, and I had to, go through a couple of times to refine it, but here's some subject lines, for example. Okay, here's another one. Create an email corporate business. I think I've already clicked on that one, actually. My bad. Act as an aromatherapist marketing expert. Help me create a name for my new essential oil blend. Here are the ingredients: Beverder, frankincense, hopewood, and palmarosa. And it comes up with these 12 more names. Like This is stupid. Palma Betty, but like, what is this? You know, some of these are really, really dumb. Um, but some of these are cool. So let's have a little bit of fun with ChatGPT, or I'm sorry, Perplexity. I am going to write, help me create a poem about muscles and anatomy in the voice of Snoop Dogg with 250 characters. Make sure I spell things right here. This stuff is so funny that it spits out, you guys. This is hilarious. Okay, let's read this together. Like, I obviously just did this live, so yo, it's Snoop. D-O-double-G. I can't do it. I can't do it like he can. Coming at you with some knowledge about the muscles and the anatomy. You know, I'm the boss. These biceps, triceps, they flexing and flexing, working them delts. Got the whole world guessing. Y'all, this is so stupid. I love it though. Pecs and abs, they popping out. Lats and traps making heads turn about. Quads and hammies, they moving and grooving. Calves and ankles keep me improving. You know, I might have to use some of these for reels. Like, this is hilarious if you need it to come up with some fun, quirky, clever content. Especially if you have clients that, you know, like some of the same celebrities or shows as you or whatever. Points and Jones, they holding it down, ligaments and tendons keeping me off the ground, muscles working together in perfect harmony. This anatomy, it's a work of art, you see. So listen up, my peeps, take it from Snoop, treat your body right, and it'll never lose. Flex some muscle, show them who's boss, because when it comes to anatomy, I'm the goat. Whatever. Like, this is so silly. Like, I absolutely love this. But let me show y'all something else that I do as well. Help me create 50 jokes about anatomy and muscles for my social media pages. Okay, this is super, super vague. It's going to just spit out a bunch of like horrible jokes, but you can copy and paste a few of these like into a Google spreadsheet. And then you could upload that spreadsheet to Canva. And then Canva has a feature called bulk content creation where you can upload that spreadsheet with all of these jokes and it'll create reels for you in literally like 2 minutes. So you don't have to copy and paste everything. But I've done this a lot. I used to work at a farm actually. And I would upload anatomy jokes, I'm sorry, like food jokes that was really funny. And it really helped to boost the engagement of the page. I don't know if it translated into much sales, but their page grew a lot just because I was posting something really, really funny. It wasn't about, hey, this is the time that we're available. This is what's on sale. It's literally a funny joke and who doesn't like to laugh, right? So yeah, these are okay. Like, you could use these ideas for like t-shirt sticker ideas, whatever. But that is basically how I choose to use websites like this to help my business rather than fight against it. So, and at the end of the day, y'all, we're massage therapists, we're body workers. We're not going to be replaced by robots, no matter how many machines come out, no matter how many like touchless massage devices come out. There is no replacement for massage therapists. So use AI to your advantage. Never use it in its raw form. Also, make sure there's another website too that you can look up that, let me see if I can look it up now. It's called AI Checker. So there's a few websites, Copy Leaks, for example, you can literally copy and paste AI. And let's just go ahead and do this so I can show y'all that you can also run, like if you see marketing copy online from, let's say it is a coaching package or something that you're interested in, or a program or course, like you can literally copy and paste their copy into one of these AI detection websites and it'll tell you the percentage of the AI that they are using. So I just copied and pasted this marketing expert help me come up with names of essential oil blends. Like, it's super, super basic, but it will check for plagiarism as well as how many how much the percentage is. I don't know if it went through. Let me try pasting again. Okay, check. So let's see. Yes, I am a human, ironically. Okay, literally everything highlighted in red, y'all. Like, it will show y'all if this is not like created by a human. So there's ways of checking it as well. And this is why I say, like, never use AI in its raw form. But I think that was a pretty good introduction on how you can use ChatGPT in order to Oops, sorry about that. I am trying to get back on Zoom. I accidentally stopped the video when I was trying to stop the share, but let me go back real quick. Okay, my bad. I have no idea why that came off. Okay, here I am. Sorry, I'm not very tech savvy. My bad. So, anyways, these are a few ways that you could use ChatGPT, Perplexity, Hoppy Copy, Google Gemini. Like, there's so many different websites out there. There's paid ones, there's free ones. Definitely start off with the free ones. You can also use a couple of different free ones and just copy and paste and literally tell it improve. You can also go to YouTube. You can install a plugin that will transcribe YouTube videos, which is really good if you're hearing impaired as well or deaf, that you can just go ahead and read the entire transcript of the YouTube video. So you don't have to sit there watching like, 2 hours of somebody talking about a certain topic. It'll transcribe it. You can copy and paste a transcription into ChatGPT and say, summarize and bullet point this and get the main point. So there's so many ways that you could use this to really streamline. And if you're ADHD like me and your brain is like, boo, 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 like Star Wars lasers, like everything is all over the place all the time. It's so important to make sure that we're in a state of mind where we can actually function. We can brain dump, we can organize, and then we can get the dominoes rolling from there. So that's it. That's some of my tips on how to use AI for marketing purposes and to help your business. You can download the guide below. It's 111 prompts to get you started with AI. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. I'm pretty easy to get in touch with, and happy prompting.